right, yo, the game is here. Let's go. The documentary 3. Yeah. Stop playing, man. Congratulations, dog.
Appreciate it, man.
You know it's love. I appreciate you sending me No Breaks, too. I hit up the game. He sent it within seconds.
Come on, man.
We had it on the air within minutes.
Because you my dog, man.
You know, we had to clean it up. Chuck Dizzle had that task.
Yeah, hey, good. I don't clean nothing.
I know they were like, can he send the clean version? I'm like, game's not sending clean version.
It ain't no clean version, man.
That don't exist.
And I don't got to listen to nobody Interscope no more. You're going to take this dirty version, you going to do it.
Yeah.
Yo, the cover's crazy. Shot by Lowrider Magazine.
Yeah, man. Shot by Jonathan Mann. I mean, shot by Lowrider Magazine.
Of course.
On Jonathan Mannion's direction. Just a whole team of people, man. And just all good people who get the teamwork make the dream work.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
legendary.
So Jonathan was he was in Jamaica, so he did direction, and then they came in, Los and Billy and all those guys at Lowrider, man, they came in and they really like got the visual that we wanted. And shout out to my homeboy Paige and his son, the hopper in the back, that's the homeboy's son. Like we just, it was a collaborative effort, man. I'm glad that it turned out the way it did. And as soon as I saw it, I knew that was the cover.
We heard you did it the day before the album dropped.
Day of?
Yeah,
day of.
Yo, game.
We needed a cover. We didn't have one. I had too many choices, but nothing wasn't screaming at like this the one. And so I was just like, I told them to pull up on me. They just pulled up and brought the hopper. I told them bring a hopper. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get something. We shot they took like 100 pics, and that was just the only one I liked.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Wow. You're also performing for the Lowrider show
coming
to LA, right?
That's what we're gonna bring
That's
it to.
the grand finale out here in LA.
We gonna bring it. We gonna bring it. The low, I'm so like, sometimes when sometimes work feels like work. You know what I'm saying? But this one is for it's for the culture, man. This one is for LA. It's a Lowrider, and if you ever been to like Lowrider shows, but like back in the day, when we was younger,
easy.
like
Take
in our 20s.
I'm not that much older.
I mean, but I'm saying,
hey, bro,
in our 20s, man, when we would go, when we
I used to
wasn't.
go with my big brother, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying, my big brother took me when we didn't even have no cars. We had to hop in with the homies, but we went.
Or the bus, homie. The
That's
RTD.
how I'm not like trying to toot my own horn, but that's the energy I'm bringing. I'm bringing the energy to the Lowrider show that I received when I went to the Lowrider show and watched Dub C, Crip walk across stage and all that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. So that's the energy that you can expect from me at the Lowrider. Shout out to Los, that's my dog. I love him. Everybody at Lowrider, and everybody that got a Lowrider, everybody that's part of the culture, everybody around the world that appreciate the car culture like that. We going up on that day, September 5th.
Hell yeah, it's about to be crazy,
Yes,
dog.
sir.
Let's get it. LA Monster, was that a nickname somebody gave you, or did you
LA Monster
self-appoint that to yourself?
Nah, you know what it was? LA Monster was a song that Ye did, I think on Jesus is King, if I'm not mistaken. And I always felt like, hey, that's me.
On the gospel album you did that?
I think so. I'm not sure, but I snatched it from somewhere. I just can't remember.
That's right.
But I take stuff from Kanye all the time.
Yeah.
See, the last was the Cars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's my brother, man. So he never mind, man.
That's right. Yo, starting the album off with Jesus was fucking insane.
Yeah, man.
That beat is crazy. And then you just, and then you appear on that thing just rapping.
Shout out to London on the Track and FBG Goat, man. They put their foot in that. We made that a Ty Dolla $ign spot. As soon as they start making the beat, and once they added the crows, I just felt like I really got to murder this, man. And I wanted it to be the intro. Half the team was fighting me on it, because it was not real relative to how I usually do intros. Usually it come in banging, like just real mid-tempo beat, and I rap in my Aftermath game voice, But this one I was just like, I need to come in and just really display my lyrical ability, and so that's what I did.
Visuals?
Yeah, I think it set up like the whole album at that point.
It really set the tone.
Because then afterwards, you got like the slaps, you got the real deep shit, like even afterwards too. So it was a great start.
I think that with this album, man, what I'm saying is like, I've been working on this album for 2 years, and I think I even told you it was coming a little while ago. I was just like, you was like, when? I was just like, I'm trying, Chuck. 2 years it took me to do this album, and I wouldn't have put it out if I wasn't ready. And if it wasn't classic worthy. And I know people throw that word around as classics. This is a classic album. If you don't know it today, you will know it over time, because you don't need to skip songs on this album. I promise if you listen straight through, it's going to go straight through.
Let it ride.
I listened to it this morning again to reiterate on that fact for myself, just for myself. So I know that when somebody say it, if they say that they skipping through songs, they lying. They lying, bro, because I really was meticulous about putting this album together for hip hop the correct way.
Yo, visuals for this project. I think Sticks, you already filmed something for that, right?
We got about 4 videos shot. And
Already?
the album is so good right now. It's carrying itself. I thought that
You want to do visuals for every song, though.
I'm doing 24 videos
Jesus
for this
Christ, I knew
song, for
it.
this album, bro.
Every song.
And you know me in my career, you know me. I don't shoot videos, bro. I don't shoot a lot of them. It's not a lot you can find, but I'm so excited about this one. Low-key tired of people playing with my legacy. So you're going to get a visual, an artistic version of what the song is audio-wise. You're going to get a visual to every song, and it's not going to be like we ain't pulling up on the iPhone, shot on the iPhone, not to, say nothing, Apple do their thing. But we shooting real videos in real time, and after I leave here, I'm going to shoot one. I'm gonna shoot a video today.
That's a lot of time. That's a lot of finances.
Yeah, it's the finances.
Like,
sometimes you
that's
gotta pat your pocket like the police. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Está cabrón, güey.
Yeah.
Hey, is there a verse from Drake that we haven't heard yet? That was supposed to be on No Breaks?
Maybe, maybe I pulled it off because I didn't need it. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, man, that is not the first version of that song. There was about 3 versions, and some other versions they weren't really too kind, So I pulled certain things off the album. I pulled a lot. I altered the album a lot to make sure that the focus would be more on music and less on BS, man. To be honest.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it to protect certain individuals?
Maybe it was just to protect the coast as a whole. You know what I'm saying? I think it was better just to deliver an album full of music with no beefs. I don't think I'm dissing anyone on the album, if I can be perfectly honest.
Okay. But there's a few references that people have,
People, you can take it and make it what you want. You know what I'm saying? I see people creating their own narratives. I'm not where they are.
Them, though, right? With certain lines.
I can't blame. Here's the thing, man. We got to get out of this realm of taking everything personal. I can't blame anyone for having a separate opinion opposite of mine, bro. Like you wake up, you live your life, you are I grant you permission to say that this shit is whack and you don't like it. I need that. We need it. It's motivation that powers me up. And what I've learned at, my big old age is that, hate is deep-rooted love. It takes a lot more energy to hate somebody than to love somebody. Love 100%. Is organic. It comes free. You don't even have to exhaust energy loving something. To hate somebody, you got to lock in. That takes work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you really have to dig deep inside yourself and hate to hate somebody. And most, if I hadn't lived as long as I lived, I wouldn't be able to come to these, these type of points in life to where I understand that to really hate anything, you got to hate yourself. So anybody hating on anything, we know what's up with you. We know who you are. Yeah, for real. Crazy. Because ain't nobody who wakes up exuding positive energy about themselves is going out like, I hate that. I hate this. I hate that.
Or jumping in the comment section.
Right. So we know as soon as you hate, we know exactly who you are.
I feel it. But back to the lines that people pick apart. Right? Like I raised the boogeyman. GNX scares the hoes away.
Yeah.
Right? You're being playful, right? I think.
Well, think about it. I had a GNX, you know what I'm saying? And my chick at that time, like, she didn't really want to ride in that. All black, dark windows. Like, it to a pretty girl, that's like a gang-banging car. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Masculine.
So when I said it, that's what I meant. Kendrick dropped the GNX album. So, I mean, it's one of those things where you can take it how you want. As far as raising the boogeyman, I actually did. My music, I came first. Kendrick told you himself on Black Boy Fly and countless times of how much he looked up to me and what my career did inspiration-wise. So it's like, that's no cap. That's just me being transparent after
that is what it
him
is.
Being transparent. Yeah, but it's all love, homie.
But picking a side, I'm picking homicide. I said, yo, game.
Come on.
I almost texted you about that.
So the thing is, it's like, again, I got, I'm going to have, I'm going to have like, it's going to be a tennis match for everything that you tell me, right? So it's like,
I understand.
With picking a side, I don't got to pick a side. All living things must perish.
I think.
Everybody in this room will perish, right? No one leaves this earth alive, right? So when I say pick a side, pick homicide. Like, don't stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. I'm out here. I'm with all that. I live my life, you know, and I've been out here. I haven't moved out of LA. I haven't changed my area code. My phone number's still 213. I've been in here. I've been out here my entire career. We live in a city that has, you know, killed multiple people, our friends, our family members, some rappers and all that. And I could have been any one of those people at any point of those times. That's how tricky LA is. But I never ran from it, and I know what I'm a part of and who I am. I try to lead with positivity, but I'm also who I am, bro. I'm just who I am. And
100%.
again, if I die later on in my life from cancer or if it's a gunshot wound, I don't know, bro. Like, it's just, I'm not in control of that, man. I'm just out here being real and being transparent with everybody that is, you know, listening to me or hearing me speak, whether it be music or whether it be talk, bro. I'm not afraid of death, and no one should be, because it's coming for everybody. So why would you live your life in fear? How about just live? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. Don't be mad at me because I'm living.
My fear is it coming early.
Well, we're pretty old now, so we're getting there. So it's not going to come early. Hey, yo, Cruz. Hey, Cruz. Hey, you know how I know? Hey, yo, you know how I know? I've been your friend a long time.
A long time. You know.
All right? When I look back at little pictures of me, the first thing I say is, yeah, Cruz was little too. Like, yeah. Because you my dog. We've been down a long time, bro.
You know
and
it.
We got to pat ourselves on the back.
Thank you.
For even lasting this long. You in the spot, because you a big voice for LA. I'm a big voice for LA. Chuck, you've been at it when you was like interning and doing your things in a side room, bro, and trying to make it happen. Now you Chuck Dizzle. When everybody out here, whether it was me, Nip, God rest his soul, RJ, anybody see Chuck Dizzle, Chuck Dizzle. You had to work to get there. I had to work to get here. You had to work to be Cruz. Everybody in this room 100%. Has to work, but we all working and off this foundation that we all built together, which is the West Coast.
Yo, Meet the Parents. It's very deep.
Oof.
Yeah,
Man.
Yeah, I mean, the emotion and the strength it must have took to
record,
make a song like that.
First, you know, I had to get permission of my mom to be that vulnerable. From my mom to be that,
right?
vulnerable. Yes, I respect my mom, and she a stone cold gangster, bro. And she,
how's she doing, by the way? She okay?
She good. She have her days. You know what I'm saying? Whether it just depends on how fast the Uber Eats dropping off the Chick-fil-A. But you know, you need to go back to how it was when we was younger.
Right.
Again.
Yes.
I'm gonna remind you.
Yes.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you how old me and Cruz is. Remember when Domino's show up 30 minutes and it was
free?
You told you he was old, bro. I told you. Hey, and we'd be like, we didn't have the phones, and we'd be like, I hope this. One time, bro, I had the homies go out in the street and stop him and play football so he could be late. So it could be free. It was free for show every single time.
Nah, hell yeah. Do you remember the Domino's mascot?
Come on.
Wait, there was a Domino's mascot?
Yeah. Hey, bro. Hey, you remember the Domino's toy of the mascot? Yeah, bro.
I don't know what
bro,
y'all
he's
talking
playing
about.
his arms move. It was like,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I am so
I'm hella
lost right now.
confused.
I am
Gen Z,
confused.
we got Gen Z over here.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yo.
But Meet the Parents, yeah. So you spoke to mom.
Yeah,
And you said I'm saying everything.
She said it's your life too. You know, you could be honest and be transparent. So I did. And that record hurt my feelings a few times. I had to stop recording, go back in, and finish it up, man.
How did you even like get into that mind space to like record that song? Because it sounds like you're crying on the record and everything.
And is that the kind of song? This is the only song I'm recording today.
That was the only song I did record that day because I talked to my mom the night before. She gave me her blessing. I got the beat. I asked Conductor for a beat. I told him what I was on. I asked him for a beat. He was like, I got one I think that's gonna make you happy. Actually made me sad, but you know, Conductor, I get it. That's my dog. I woke up, I went to see my dad at Inglewood Cemetery. I asked for his blessing too. I don't think I heard him say but I felt like I can go and perform it. So I went to Tommy Brown's studio where I recorded most of my album, and I started to do the first verse. I started to choke up. And so I went outside, I smoked a little bit, I came back in, and I got through the first verse. The hook is what took me the longest because I kept doing the hook and I kept like getting choked up. And so I just stopped. And I think I finished the song. I think I started recording that day at 2 p.m. I finished the song probably about 5 in the morning. And when I left,
long process. That's a long day.
Damn. Even now I'm getting emotional. When I left, bro,
it's all right.
The next day, I just took the day off, bro, because I was just really messed up about it, man. And that is when people talk about skipping songs, not the troll, I just go right over that one, bro. I don't need to hear that one again.
When you're ready, ready.
You know, yeah, you mentioned that like that song did hurt you, but in a way, did that also heal you too?
No, it didn't heal me at all.
Not yet.
Nah, it maybe I'll get there. When I look for healing on the album, I go to Game Recognize Game.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is for me. That is another one of those songs that took a lot out of me. It took me 8 years to record that song. And it's funny because when I started that song, Nip was in the studio with me. So imagine, I started that song in 2018, bro. Nip was in the studio with me. We were recording the verse from Welcome Home. And I couldn't do it then. So all I had was the hook. And so that's how we got to record Welcome Home so quick, because I couldn't finish Game Recognize Game. I've been writing that record. I wrote 50 versions of that record trying to talk to myself. And I didn't get it until maybe 3 days before the album was done. And what happened was that is the last song on the album that I recorded, and it took me a week to record it because I had to listen to the documentary to channel my older voice to mesh it with my new voice, and I didn't punch. So I was talking to myself back and forth, going from this voice to this voice, this voice to this voice, going back and forth. And I had to literally listen to the documentary for a week to get that game voice back to where I can go back and forth like that.
I think that's one of the things that I appreciated about the album is that when you have a series like this, you kind of knocked it out. It sounded like though that documentary one, like it sounded like a continuation into the series, and it didn't sound like, you know, how some people do. They say the album and it's throwaway tracks, or it just doesn't fit the mode.
Right.
I feel like you did a good job at that. With that being said, though, with Game Recognized Game, Fatherhood, man. I mean, you talk about that moment gets to me when you are talking back to yourself and saying, you know, I hate to tell you, but your father died, right?
Yeah.
Is there any lessons or game that your pops dropped on you aside from the gem that you dropped in the record that you kind of take throughout your life right now?
I'll tell you something quick about my dad, man. When I was born up until the time I was about 5, we had all the money in the world, bro. All the money in the world. We was going to Disneyland every weekend. There was bent Mercedes in the driveway. My mom's gold chain. My mom looked like Raquel on Kanan, like every day, bro. And my dad went to jail a few times, and I guess he figured that he should stop selling drugs and to just stay out of jail. So he stopped selling drugs. We hit some hard times. We ended up having to get on the county, and my pops ended up being, you know, fathering other children, which are my siblings, with other women. Moms kicked him out. They went through the motions. And so we went from being really balling in the hood to being really broke to being my dad. I can remember one time I was young and I was expecting Christmas gifts to be on the couch like they was, but all my pops had was like $10 he put in the card, and that was just one of those moments I was like, damn, life is hard now. But so in the later years of my childhood, my dad didn't have a lot of money like we had the first few years of my life, but he gave me all the wisdom in the world, and my dad was a real character. But before I judge him, I had to really study where he came from. And when my dad was born in 1952. So when he was 20, it was the 70s. When he was a teenager, it was the 60s. He couldn't even drink out the water faucet, bro. And when he was in the 70s and 80s, they implemented and dropped off heroin and cocaine in the hood. So young black, young Latino fathers and all that had to battle through drugs and battle through gangs and battle through all of this stuff. And so while I was like having daddy issues in my teenagehood and blaming him for a lot of stuff, I wasn't really honing in on what it took him to survive all of that. Now that I'm a father and my kids are older,
now we know. Now we understand.
I get it. And so I don't hold nothing that he did against him. He gave me a lot of wisdom. More than anything that money could ever buy me, he gave me wisdom. And that's what keeps me alive and keeps me like navigating intellectually through some of these things that could render me helpless if I just didn't have that wisdom. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's right. Yeah, like my dad was there, but was he though? You feel me?
He was and he wasn't, but he was, but he wasn't.
But he
you know what I'm saying?
wasn't, bro.
Yeah, but
and he's
now,
still there.
Yeah, but now it's like he told me when he was, getting a little sick, he was like, "It's almost your turn." I didn't even understand what that meant, bro. I didn't even understand what that meant, bro. He was pushing me to the front of the family and letting me know that, he wasn't well, but he wasn't just saying I'm about to die, but he was saying like, I can't breathe some days, blah, 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 but I didn't think he was gonna die. But then when I got that call, I'm like, damn. okay, this is what he meant. So I had to put on my big boy shoes and take over and come straight to the front. And I got older brothers and stuff, but I was the breadwinner, so I had to put together a funeral. I had to like buy, you know, all my nieces, nephews, clothes for the I had to do everything, bro, to put that man, you know, bury him in Inglewood Cemetery. But I gave him my all. I sent him all beautifully. He got a face with his picture, you know, on his, you know, on the wall at Inglewood Cemetery. And so if any of my family go by, they can see him at his best. And yeah, man, that still
That's
to this
right.
day, it hurts
them
my
with
feelings.
dignity.
No matter what he did, no matter what he did or didn't do, bro, it hurt my feelings, man.
That's
You know,
right.
you mentioned going back to documentary one, and like when that released, you spoke on how Kobe really impacted that album with his work ethic, obviously being
Yeah.
Today Mamba Day. Like, how does Kobe still impact your day-to-day life?
Kobe was my homie, man, and it's funny because sometimes, man, I throw up something from Kobe or whatever and say, you know, little things that Kobe would tell me, and people act like I'm lying about Kobe.
No, it's the truth.
Even one time, I know you know, Kobe was like, "It's true," on his Twitter,
Yeah.
and they told Kobe he was capping.
Yo,
I'm like,
Yo,
bro,
how much you pay you?
I'm like, bro, hey, bro, all right, hey, y'all got
You
it,
draw
bro.
the line at
Y'all
some
got
point.
it, bro. Y'all got it. Kobe
are the
played
worst.
Doctor's Advocate until it CD broke, bro. Every time he would score, higher would come on in the Staples Arena, bro. Like people crazy, bro.
People crazy.
People crazy. They tell me I ain't talked to Michael Jackson. They tell me all kind of, you know.
like,
I got voicemail of Michael Jackson on my phone where he's saying, "Chuck, pick up the phone."
Nah.
What?
I mean, I believe you.
Right?
I mean, I was like, nah. I mean, I'm tripping.
Yeah. Don't make me play it.
right.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo,
Shout out
Games.
to the other Chuck out there, Big Chuck. We got Chuck Dizzle, Chuck.
That's right.
Yo, Game, so I'm originally from the Bay Area,
Yeah.
so listening to your album, I was loving the fact that 40 was on there, Larry was on there, you mentioned Hyphy on the Kanye
Yeah.
record and whatnot. What's your relationship like with the Bay, and was it like a conscious effort for you to like put on for the Bay on this album?
Man, look, my everything I got with the Bay is basically built, you know, by the I mean, it's built off of the foundation set by JT the Bigger Figure. We got a love-hate relationship. I love him and hate him at the same time. He feels the same exact way about me. That's how a lot of my relationships are. You know what I'm saying?
I was just gonna say.
But JT, at the end of the day, I love him for what he did for me, and you know, I hate him at the same time for the things that, you know, he did after. But he probably feel the same way about me. All good. Ghazi was my engineer for my demo, who is now the, you know,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Empire. That's Ghazi. That was my engineer. So imagine me
crazy.
screaming at Ghazi, him screaming at me. Ghazi taught me how to format records. Cause that's why. Funny thing, I'll tell you real quick. That's why the beginning of my career was all freestyles. I didn't know song format. So I didn't know when to stop rapping,
You were
bro.
just going.
So
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
thought I was the 100-bar cat. I just didn't know when to stop.
Yeah.
And then Ghazi was like, look, man, hey, I'm tired of this shit. 8, 16, 8,
Right.
16, you know what I'm saying? Like that. And so, yeah, man, shout out to Ghazi, the whole Empire, man. But yeah, my Bay influences, Sean T, you know, Telly Mac, San Quinn, you know, you already know how I feel about Too Short, 40, everybody, man. The Loonies, even though we had our little thing, like, you know, it's all
That
good,
was a
man.
moment. Yeah,
But
yeah.
Larry June.
Yeah.
Larry June is
Larry
my
June.
Larry June, Fabby, like those are my guys, man. Those are my guys. But Larry June, man, his music literally puts me in a good mood.
The cookout felt like I
Do a
was
video
listening
for
to
the
a
cookout, man.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
We need, you know, I'm here. We got to get Larry, man.
Bring out the
You know,
cars,
he's somewhere
man.
at Nobu with Janae having a good day. Larry might not be available no more, man.
You're always at Nobu too.
Yeah, man. I gotta go. Maybe I gotta go find Larry.
You gotta go find him, bro.
You can change.
That's where he's at. Hey, happy belated birthday to your baby girl.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Amazing.
16.
Amazing. That's right, Dad. Good job, man. She's
When
16.
I met Cruz, she wasn't even born.
She wasn't born.
There you go.
He's right. That's a fact. He's right.
Here we go.
He's right. He's right. God
It all
damn.
goes back to that.
It has been that long. Holy shit,
man.
bro. You gotta stop pulling out receipts, dog. This is fucking crazy. But yo, so Maybach truck at 16?
Yeah, man.
Wow. Congratulations.
thank
I
you,
mean, I
man.
think that's what a lot of dads want to do.
Yeah,
right?
she you know what, man? She deserves it, man. She
deserves it.
She humble. She doesn't ask for much, man. She wanted like something small, like a Tesla. I'm the one that went big because you know what? She goes big for us. She goes to school. She locks in. First day of school is today. She back locked in. She couldn't wait to get there.
First day in the Maybach? Did she drive to school?
Yeah, I didn't let her drive to Maybach school. We got a few more drivers. I gotta roll first, and we gotta pick a route, and then we gotta go because I will not let her get on the freeway yet. So that's the thing. So we got a few more driver's lessons, and then we gonna get her going. But yeah.
What did your boys get?
How are you as a teacher, like with driving with her?
I'm not the one.
You're not the one. I was gonna say.
So we got a driver. We got our driver instructor. If anybody got young kids, his name is Romeo. Spanish guy.
That's right.
And he's
Eso
Trinidadian, and he is the best driving teacher. I sit in the back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Smoking. No, I'm joking.
Bro, my dad.
Nah, I sit in the back.
smoke,
I
dog,
sit
in
in
the
the back because I don't know him like that, but he good.
Yeah.
But I sit in the back to make sure that I'm there for my daughter and like, you know.
Bro, I was learning how to drive at like 12, 13. My dad was teaching me. I was more scared of my dad than I was of getting caught by the police. You feel me? I was worried about my fucking dad sitting next to me. I'm fucking shaking. We're on the freeway. We're in a Dodge.
That's funny.
It's fucking scary, man.
Yeah, man.
What did your boys get for their first car?
Harlem got a X7 Beamer, and then my son Justice got a Hellcat Durango.
Okay. All right. So
It wasn't
Do
no
your
it wasn't no
kids choose
slacking.
their cars, or do you choose it for
They
them?
chose them.
They chose.
Yeah, I chose the Maybach for Callie. She wanted a G-Wagon, so I went bigger.
You went bigger.
Yeah.
Because that's what dad does.
Yeah, man.
Is it easier to parent girls versus boys
No,
for you? Like,
absolutely
what's the difference
not.
between?
Hell
If
no.
you, if you can
bro,
get some dad
let me tell you
advice for
something.
the fathers out there.
I gave my daughter a Maybach for her birthday. I tried to tell her one thing while she was like getting it. She turned around and said, "Wait." She said, "Wait, Dad." She did this.
Yo, that's crazy. Do it to the camera.
Bro,
Show the camera.
bro,
Show the camera.
in front of the camera. I was like, Callie. She said,
Damn. And
"Bro,
all
in
you
front
can
of
do is
300
wait.
people." Ross said, I said, "No, you know what? You got to, as a parent."
That's
you
a
gotta-
daughter's way of saying, sit your ass down,
No,
Dad.
as a parent, you got to pick your arguments. We
Of course.
we gonna
Honestly,
talk about,
as
talk
the
about that
only
shit
girl
later.
in my family, like I will say, she needed to have her moment. That's what she was like.
She
Give me
needed
a
to have her
second. Let me
moment.
process this real quick.
As the only girl in your family, how did they make you?
Well, no, I meant like in my immediate
I'm just trying
family.
to, people love to just screw stuff up when I'm around. You know what I'm saying? They're going to take that and turn it into hey, Chuck, they're going to create a narrative.
Jackie's so
God.
legendary, they created her without a woman. That's
No,
crazy.
girl.
Crazy. Trying to figure it
That's
out.
what it is.
Yo, I love the Burlington shout out. Everyone on the
Yeah.
show knows I
Oh,
love
this
Burlington,
guy.
but
Oh,
Ye
my
changed it to Burlington Throat Factory.
Come on now. Yeah, he got bars, dog. He got bars.
I love Burlington.
Oh my God.
Yo,
no,
speaking
Cruz,
of Ye too, man, like what was crack music too?
Crack Music 2 was supposed to be on the mixtape, but I can't remember. I think it was a sample thing, bro. And these days, I just don't got a lot of time to be like going back and forth about samples. So let's just pull it off. I'm that guy. Like any type of problem with any record, let's pull it off. I recorded like 1,100 songs for this album, so I can replace anything quick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, sidebar. Did Hov really say when you asked him for advice, he said pick another lane?
So I think it was something of that nature, man. But like, man, Hov is coming to L.A., you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to do a show, that was, I don't know how many years ago, man. And I've always been a fan of Hov, so let bygones be.
Yeah, I
bygones.
feel it. I feel we.
Yeah.
You know, you've grown since
Yeah,
then.
man.
But at first,
I
that's
don't know
kind
how
of
much
turned
I've
you up.
grown, but let's just say I have.
But when you're being told something like that coming up, at first I'm sure it stings. But fuck, do you?
Yeah, but I don't think he just
But
said.
yo, do
pick
you
a-
need that though?
Yeah,
you
I don't
know?
think he said pick another lane. I think he was like, if you don't do X, Y, and Z, or if you're not gonna do X, Y, and Z, pick another lane. I think he was just talking about like being like beefing and doing stuff like that. He was just saying if you're gonna just start your career off like that or something like that, pick another lane. But the younger me probably took it the wrong way, and
Well, that's what we do at that age. We take everything to heart.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, right. Yo, the line we were talking about it in here. I made Chris Brown a blood was crazy.
Come on, you heard that was a bar too.
Bar.
You know what I'm saying? So let Chris rock or I smack
Slap.
the fuck out Will Smith. Come on now. Bars.
Bars, homie.
Come on, man.
I was like, oh shit. Oh, that's one of those. You know, there's so many things that are said in the documentary 3 that you have to rewind.
Yeah, man.
And you almost have to go to where the lyrics are on Apple
Yeah.
Music.
I think
And
Big's favorite line was the motion start with the feet like a Flintstone. That's that's my bar too.
that's right.
Yeah.
Like a kid on the playground about to slide.
Come on, man.
Talk to
Come
me.
on.
Come on.
You hear me? Give me all my G's move in silence like lasagna. Put respect on my name.
Put respect on it. Bars. You know, to kick things off with the Breakfast Club and Jesus as well,
Yeah,
talking
man.
about you rapping, you know,
Yeah.
and you have streamers on the album, I guess. Well, you know, not streamers, but like commentators.
Personalities, you know, just
Personalities.
people's opinions, man. They like assholes. Everybody got them. So
You
I
know it.
figured I would use, you know, commentary from, you know, these live interviews to sort of set up the play for the things that I will be talking about on the album.
Hell yeah. Documentary 3. Congratulations, my guy.
Thank you, man.
Did it again.
Yeah.
Right? Why not 12, 15 songs? Why 24?
All right, so it's Kobe Day, ain't it?
Ooh.
24. Yeah. So the thing was, I was gonna put 18, right? But then I figured the Chronic 2001 had 23. All right. There's this thing about 23 and 24 with Kobe. Kobe was always like, Mike was 23. I'm a one of them. Go 24. Dre put 23 songs on the Chronic. I'm the younger, you know, the younger homie. I'm gonna put 24. So it all goes back to how important Mamba mentality was to people who are real Kobe fans and who understands what it takes to have dedication, self-motivation, and really just hone in and lock in and focus on your craft. So it was just, it's all that, it's just Mamba mentality, man, mixed in with like what it was from Jordan to Kobe and Game to Dre and stuff like that, man. So that's why I did it.
That's right. The Documentary 3 is a masterpiece.
I appreciate it.
Game,
man.
JC my guy.
Thank you, bro.
I can call him that because we've been around. You know, we've been friends for fucking 30 years.
How long?
30.
Yeah.
So you're at least 30.
Nah.
Hey, you know how Snoop was like on the Chronic.
Yeah.
That's how I got RJ, man. You know, that's why RJ is on there like that. Cause it's like that, man. That's the vibe that I want. You know, that's the aura I want out here. I want y'all to see, and not just me and RJ. I want it to be like that with everybody. That's
Good to
why
hear RJ on it, man.
think of when I first came out. Anybody that knows me, I'm obviously from Cedar Block, Piru, right? First thing I ever said on a real release was Crip, because I've always been trying to bridge the gap between gang culture, no matter what color the rag was. That's why we doing this show with Lowrider. That's why it means so much to me, because it's a black and brown thing that I'm on with Lowrider right now. You know what I'm saying? The new owners, straight Latino, me, obviously black. I'm trying to get really lock in on this black and brown thing. I wanted to get so much in our heads that when some essays pull up on a black dude and they tripping, I want him to be able to say black and brown, homie, and them to just fall back instantly because they know what that is. We can instill that into our lifestyle and everything that we're doing out here the same way that the government dropped them drugs out here and took, you know, and messed up Latino and black households in the 80s. We can reverse the cycle. We can, man. And so me and Lowrider, that's what we on. So even bigger than the car culture, which I love that's implemented into what we doing. It's about saving lives for real and re-brainwashing homies positively to get down with the movement.
That's right. That's why it was good to hear Lefty Gunplay on that.
Come on, man. You know I wasn't gonna leave him off.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Lefty
That's the
is
homie.
Lefty
Falling
hard.
Park.
Lefty hard. Yeah. He burnt out too. Yeah. Lefty, I call him a goer. He's a goer.
That's right.
One thing I want to salute you, man, and give you props to, because not just RJ, right? You got on the album, you got Eastside K-Boy, you got Kevin for real. I feel like you do a good, and that's just a little bit. You can go back and check out the whole track list and see the people that you do show love to. And I feel like when you came into the game, you came into it at a point where shit was dry out here, right? So I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like you had this responsibility to make sure the unification stays there and putting people on this, on not just this project, but projects before. You know what I'm saying? The homie Osby Chill talks highly of you. You know what I'm saying? So like little things like that, I think while people try to put a little more negativity on some of the bullshit in the headlines, I think there should be a little more recognition of the fact that there is unification, and when you do try to put people on albums and showcasing talent like that.
I've been doing that, man, since the early days, bro. I did it with Glasses Malone. Yeah. I did it with Dot and J Rock. I did it with Nip. I did it with a lot of cats. Osby. I just try to get in. I called RJ when RJ had the Mr. LA in the back of his head with the flat top, man. He skirted down the freeway and we did, My Flag, and it's just I always been the guy to do that. I mean, even Kendrick did that on the GNX album. I think that we do have a responsibility as veteran artists or any artist with any motion to bring up other cats with you, man. Like I hate that the separatism out here in LA. I hate that more than anything else. Atlanta, they get together. You know what I'm saying? New York, you see them getting together when they do. Even Miami and even London. You can go across the water with it. We, because of the gang culture, got to be split up. And so I always do what Snoop did for me. He didn't see no color when he heard me rap. He felt like homie is next, so he gave me an opportunity. So when I came in, I did the same thing, man. And so it's not like I did nobody a favor. I just did my due diligence for the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. And I think you're going to continue doing that.
Yeah, I ain't got no choice, man.
You got no choice.
I got no choice.
Hell yeah. The documentary 3, The Game.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank
Love,
you, man.
man.
Appreciate the time, the music always, man.
Yeah.
The catalog is crazy. The legacy is crazy.
Thank you, man. It's,
Yes, sir.
I didn't do this by myself. Coming up here, seeing you, seeing the elevation, like I said, at Chuck, you coming down here from the Bay and cementing yourself into it. I know you're the only woman in your family, but even I don't know how you pulled that off, but yeah, you here. You know what I'm saying? We all here, man. It's like everybody doing their part.
Magic, man.
I was just at RJ's show last week, and I felt like I was at my show. That's how big we went, and so I felt like I should go big for him, like he was going. I sat there and watched one of my greatest friends inside and outside of music perform like the rent was due. So that's the type of energy I brought on the stage when I got with him, bro, because that's the type of energy that he was giving. So like, yeah, we got to continue that, man. He had RJ, he had Joe Moses was at the show, nice. Ty Dolla $ign, he brought OT out, Kaylin for real was there, like, Kaylin, yeah. Kaylin, hey.
I've never heard that before. Yeah. He said on the
yeah.
But yeah, man. Man. And so it's happening. Let's just the fans, the people who support us, y'all got to do too. Like look at it in real time. Stop asking for it when it's happening right in your face. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to keep moving for the West Coast. And one thing about the coast, I don't care who understands or gets our culture. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you don't understand the Bay. I don't care if you don't understand how Too Short is maybe almost 60 years old or 40 years, mid-50s or somewhere up in there, but they still going, bro.
Hell yeah.
And it's like, stop putting this stigma on rappers, and I'm part of it, right? Because I was like, I'm 26, so is the Dubs, you're 38, whatever.
Yeah.
But
you're
now,
still rapping,
right? But now I was younger. But now, stop putting this stigma on rappers, period, from any coast, but especially on the West Coast, where we got to slow down. When you're in the Army, you can go from Hell Week in the Army, right, all the way up to a general, and these generals and shit in the Army be 80 years old, bro, still with their stripes on, controlling the narrative in wars and shit and all of that. Singers sing, you know what I'm saying? Firemen might retire off from fighting fires, but they be still the captain of the fire station.
Sometimes they get called back too.
Same thing, man, with this rap shit. If you can go and you ain't losing no steam, then go. But then another thing, if your ass know that you behind the times, sit your old ass down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking to you, Cruz. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
But we made eye contact when you said it.
It was fucked.
So now I'm offended.
It was fucked up because I was looking straight at him, he looking straight at me.
Fucking directly at each other.
Yes. So, but we here, man. It's the Cruz Show, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, there's really tequila in that 42 when you down that shit. Be honest, bro.
I told Big, if you had bottles, let's do it today.
That's crazy.
I know you keep some.
We should have had it, man.
See, we should have.
I didn't want to do that to you as a friend.
No, because I'm going to do it with you.
Oh, you're crazy.
We're going to do it today. I'm going to do half, you're going to do half.
Ah, fuck no. No. Let's
do it.
No.
You want to go there?
Do it.
I'm not.
But if you want to.
I still have a radio show to do.
I don't even know what a Dolce Vida.
At least a sip.
I'm down to take a sip.
At least, bro.
What kind of sip, though? Your sip different from me.
You gulp.
All right.
Pause. I fucking take a sip. I take a shot.
All right, for the sake
But I'm
of
Mexican,
it,
dog.
This
Let's
is not
go.
water.
It's not
It's
water.
the daytime.
This is not water.
It definitely ain't happy hour.
Right.
No.
But we here.
So we're here. Cheers, my
y'all.
brother. Cheers.
Come on now.
Let's go.
Go.
No, there's no fucking shot. There's no fucking shot.
What's up, homie?
Woo!
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Is that our boss?
We're busted. That's my mom, bro. That's my mom. Hide that shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's my mom.
My mom's here. Hide that shit. Oh, shit, man. That's Maria Victoria, bro.
Yo, we here, man.
Yahweh. All right, yo, congratulations. Documentary 3 is crazy.
Shit. Beautiful, you got it.
Yeah, this is fucking.
Hey, this is good though. I'm
This
not
is
gonna
that
lie.
boodle, homie.
Yeah, I like it.
God bless. Salute, my brother. Thank you, man.
Mine was on top of the Dolce, so I did pretty good.
Let me see. Mine was like about right there, dog. That's crazy.
Yep.
No.
I'm the game, and I approve that lie.
That's right. I'm already feeling this shit. All right, dog. Appreciate you, bro. Love you,
man.
dog. Let's get it. The game. Documentary 3.
Hell yeah.